What if you don't want to spend $1,000, or what if you don't have $1,000 to spend and you still want a nice, comfortable scooter that maybe you can use for short commutes, and you don't want to break the budget, and maybe you've got less than $500? Check this out, guys. Look at this scooter. You normally would have to spend, you know, well past $500 to see this level of quality scooter. That's a big statement. It really is a big statement, but that's really how I see this. So this is the Caroma E68 electric scooter. It's 500 watt motor, 20 mile per hour top speed, 25 miles of range, 10-inch solid tires, 48 volt battery, and it's foldable. Now there's a seat that comes installed on the scooter, and that's this guy over here. I took it off. You can remove it. There's little markings on the post for how high you want to set it. There's no real play in this. It's a solid lock. I like it. It's a solid dual locking mechanism for the base plate as well. There's a couple of bolts, two there, two on the other side. It sits right there, just like that, okay? And it could be a ride-along scooter. This seat is actually really comfortable. It's nice and squishy. It's thick enough, you know, you're not gonna hurt your booty. Even on the handle itself, there's little measurements right there, so you know where to set it each time. If you have a couple of different riders, or if you're setting it for sitting down or standing up, you can always get back to the same settings. The welds in this construction are very, very clean. The frame itself is very solid. It's super easy to fold down. So you just lift up this notch right here, pull that forward, this folds down, and then you're good to go. It's about 35 pounds in weight, so it's not super light. Given the 25-mile range, I think it's fairly reasonable. To unlock it, it's real easy. You just pull on that. This locks back into place just like that, and you're good to go. All right, let's do point of view ride here and show you the different modes on the Caroma electric scooter. So you have a power button right here, push and hold. That turns it on. Okay, we have a full battery right now. Light automatically comes on, so don't be alarmed if you see that. Push your button to turn that off if you don't need it. The plus button is to change the gear up. Minus button is to change the gear down. Brake, throttle, bell. Okay, on the screen here is a review. The white S is your lowest gear. That'll get you to about 10 miles per hour. The yellow S is your second gear. That'll get you to about 15. And the red S will get you max speed, which is 20 miles per hour. Let's start at the lowest gear first and see how that feels. All right, pretty good. Feels pretty stable. Nothing crazy. This is a good mode for beginner riders. Do note that you have to give it a little push, about 2-3 miles per hour, before the accelerator starts working. So let's kick this up to second mode. And right away we get up to 15 miles per hour pretty quick. The brakes are a little bit touchy, so just be aware of that. The brakes are pretty strong, which is not a bad thing, but if you're not expecting it, they are quite strong. Might want to lean back when hitting the brake just to distribute the weight properly. All right, so 15 miles per hour pretty easily. Let's kick it up to third gear. Corners nicely, no problem there. Accelerating all the way up to the indicated 20 miles per hour. This is a little bit uphill, which is why it's like 19.9, 19.8. We'll turn back around and go downhill, and you guys will see what that's like. But the scooter feels super stable. I don't feel any wobbling, nothing rattling. I mean, it's a really good solid platform. The solid tires don't feel rough at all. In fact, I would say for solid tires, this is on the more comfortable end of solid tires. Let's go up some curbs here, see how that feels like. All right, yeah, I mean, it's a bit bumpy going over curbs and over these breaks in the concrete, which is to be expected from solid tires. But not as bad as some of the other solid tires I've felt in the past. And my concern with the handlebars, you know, looseness a little earlier when I was just installing it, is a non-factor here. I mean, they feel completely fine when you're riding. 20 miles per hour is fine for the way this is set up. The brakes are great though. I will say that. They will catch you by surprise. Yeah, overall, just a great scooter. Great scooter, especially for the money. All right, back from the ride. That was good fun, guys. I mean, this thing is pretty darn solid. Couple of other things I want to mention, which can be an annoyance on other scooters. The charge port here is right on the neck. It's very easy to get to. Most other scooters have it attached to the battery pack, which is down below, and you're having to bend down to look to see where you're plugging it in or look to find it. Actually it's a bit of a hassle, to be honest with you, on most other scooters. But right here, it's right on the neck. It's easy to get to, no problem whatsoever. The only minor gripe that I have, that I already told Caroma about, and their engineers, I have been reassured, are looking into it, but is this little kickstand here. You got to be careful. It's a little short and a little stubby, so I'm not really putting a lot of force. I'm just moving it forward a little bit, and it's very easy for this thing to come falling over because the kickstand is kind of short and it doesn't stick out very far. It's actually pretty vertical and doesn't offer a lot of levered support. So other than that, this is a pretty damn good scooter for the money one does. So anyways, if you're looking for an inexpensive scooter for track day or want to just have fun with your friends, maybe with your kids, your family, light transport, that sort of thing, check out Caroma Scooters. The deal is on the E68 scooter, which is what this is. This is the E68 version. It comes in a couple of different colors. You guys will absolutely love it.